Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today. And today, the Dallas Cowboys have extended right guard Zach Martin to a 2-year, $36 million extension. I love this move by the Dallas Cowboys here. This was something that probably really needed to happen for Dallas in extending Zach Martin for the next 2 seasons. I feel like Zach Martin was a guy that needed to be paid. Really glad that they paid him and gave him $18 million a year. Honestly, I feel like 18 was probably around the number he deserved, but I mean, honestly, I believe he's the best right guard in football. I think, honestly, the Cowboys should have paid him more. I was maybe thinking he would get maybe 20 to 21, maybe 22 million a year instead of 18. Maybe this is a little bit of a shorter contract because this is, there's only 2 years on this extension. This is not a longer extension. Also, the Cowboys have spent some money. They did extend Trevon Diggs a couple weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago or a month ago. And Zach Martin, he's been great for the Cowboys since 2014, since he was drafted in the first round, was the 16th overall pick in the 2014 draft. And, I mean, he's only played 1 season in the NFL that he's not been a Pro Bowler. He's been All-Pro 6 times, and he's been a Pro Bowler 8 times. The only time he was not a Pro Bowler was in 2020, and the only reason he was not a Pro Bowler or an All-Pro in 2020 was because he was hurt, and not only that, he was playing okay football, but not as good as he's played in other years. But he's played, usually is usually fully healthy. In every, he's usually been available for all 16 games for the Dallas Cowboys. In his career, besides that 2020 season where he only played 10 games, the most he's ever missed was 2018, where he missed 2 games and only played 14 games in 2016 or 2007 or 2018 when he only played 14 games. But 2020, he played only 10 games with 10 starts, and he was not a Pro Bowler. But 2014, his rookie year, was an All-Pro and a Pro Bowler. 2015 was a Pro Bowler. 2016 was back to All-Pro and Pro Bowler. 2017, just a Pro Bowler. 2018, both again with Pro Bowl selection and an All-Pro. 2019, Pro Bowl selection, and All-Pro. And then all first team All-Pro. And then 2020 was nothing. 2021. Pro Bowl selection and first team All-Pro, and then 2022 the same thing. So he has been unbelievable for the Cowboys since they drafted him in 2014, and in my opinion is the best right guard in football. Played all 17 games this season, was starting in all 17. 2021 he did miss 1 game. He played all games because there wasn't the 17 games in the 2021 season. So played all 16 games and started in all 16 games in 2021. Had the rough year in 2020 where he only played in 10 games. 2019 played all 16 games. 2018 played in only 14 games. 2017 played in all 16 games, and 2016 again played in all 16 games. 2015 played in all 16 games, and then same thing for 2014. In his career, he's played 137 careers. He's played in 137 games in his career, and in those 137 games, he has started in every single game in his career. In my opinion, he is definitely the best right guard in football, and he definitely deserved this extension right here. And for Dallas, I don't think if the Cowboys would have not given him this extension, they were saying there was a chance maybe Zach Martin would hold out and maybe not, if they didn't extend him, maybe there was a chance you'd see Zach Martin, go ahead and not, play for the start the regular season. And he was holding out through training camp as well. You haven't even seen him at Cowboys training camp so far. But I feel like the Cowboys could not afford to lose Zach Martin for their offensive line. Especially with Tony Pollard. I think he's going to be great for the Cowboys this year, but he is a guy who just got hurt, had, season, or was in the playoffs, but if, he had a terrible injury. He broke his leg or something, he broke something in his leg, in that divisional game against the 49ers. And if the Cowboys want Tony Pollard to have success, I feel like they need to have the best O-lineman out there in for the Cowboys O-line to protect Tony Pollard and for him to have a good season. Same thing goes for Dak Prescott, who's had injury problems. So they need Zach Martin, and it's good that they extended him. He definitely deserved that extension. You guys let me know your thoughts on the extension as the Cowboys have extended Zach Martin, right guard, and 8-time Pro Bowler and 6-time first-team All-Pro to a 2-year, $36 million extension. You guys have your thoughts? And that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.